They'll be calling you a radical. I wanted to get this video right here. I'm in Farmington, Utah, and this is how corrupt this place is. And I'm going to show you the greatest protest, how we played these cowards. Utah's nothing but a bunch of cowards. And the media is nothing but fear porn, and I'm so sick of all the fear porn all over the internet. Our local media, K.S.L, K.U.T.V, CNN, Fox News, it's all fear porn. And it's just, you know, the real fear is radiation coming from this place, Fukushima, Japan, giving you we have a cancer army to the Nevada test site. I want to tell you how corrupt this place is. And this protest, this young man, because the media won't report that he put the gun in, the box was a child's coffin, shaped like, with a note. They won't report what the note was, whatever. Brilliant activism. Brilliant. He never broke one law. They shut down the entire city. That's the cowards that live here. And I'll be killing Danielle Willard's photograph at the Million Mass March, as I'm the guy that led that original march around. You know, it's grown 700 cities around the world. I'm the guy that gave the original speech, gave the original march. You know, John Anthony, Steve Grand, all of us, we'll be there. So this is how corrupt this place is. This is the Legacy Highway. This is the marsh. This is all marsh. This is all wetland, the greatest wetland flyway in the world. We negotiated right there. See that intersection? That's where the Legacy Highway starts. The deal was, here was the deal. They put the Legacy Freeway through, nothing west. That's east. This is west. That was the deal. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's a K.S.L's in the marsh. Look at this. This is west. That was the deal. So what did these rats do? This new congressman we have named Stewart, who wrote a book about Elizabeth Smart. Elizabeth Smart's father got rich off the rape of his own daughter. This is the creeps that live here. These are creeps. They changed what west is. Utah, well, the United States, home of the cowards. No one wants to come in your house and steal your gun. And if you don't think you're in a FEMA camp, I can go through these subdivisions. Every single house looks absolutely identical. And I said it for years, you can't drink and drive here because it's immoral against the law, which it is. No, because you get drunk even if you take a cab. You'll go to the wrong house and somebody's, instead of calling the police, because we have 9 million cops around here, but what do the cops do? Kick down people's door and kill innocent people. That's what they do here. Because it's not the cops' fault. You just keep feeding them. You keep feeding this freaking arrogance. So what? It's happened twice. It happened right over there. Thank you, Dub, for making peace officer. He's a national treasure. Thank you, Scott Christopherson, making that you're a national treasure. So this is how they play here, Farmington, Utah. So every time the water and it rains, this whole thing just bubbles up and floods. This is one of the greatest marshes, the resting place for all the migratory birds. This is the Great Salt Lake's gone. They don't care. They're happy the Great Salt Lake's disappearing. Go, climate change deniers on Balco. All the trees dying, they don't care. They're glad because then they can develop into the marsh. Oh, they're already doing that. This was completely underwater. This was right here in this spot where that's being built, was 15 feet underwater in 1983 and 84. Fact jack. They don't care. They'll just go freaking run to the federal government and get a bailout. Oh, you know, we got flood insurance. Sure you do. You know, it's outrageous. This is the greatest piece of activism I've ever seen. I'm so sick of all you fear porners all over YouTube. You ruined the great genre. You know, you got an AdSense account. K.S.L are terrorists. Doug Wright's a terrorist. We have terrorists free because Utah's home of the cowards. The biggest cowards that ever walked. You go along with this when your chances of dying of cancer. So we have a cancer epidemic from hell here. God's will, no. Tim Shell, thou mayest. CNBC at the Million Mass March. I'll be on the steps of the Unnatural History Museum on Halloween at 10 a.m. We'll protest there. Then I'm going to the MoMA and I'm protesting because they're discriminated against heterosexual artists. So I'll be there. You've all drank the Kool-Aid. What good does this do you? In the marsh. This is the greatest, this is where the tundra swans, the only place in the world the tundra swans west. The greatest population of tundra swans, and no one cares. The bald eagles right there, where they were all dropping dead. Nobody, the media won't even cover it. I kept track of the bald eagles this year. You know, they died. You know how many returned this year? 55. 55. How many usually return from Alaska? 800. They're all dropping dead. You don't care. Oh, it's just West Nile. Oh, the grebes just flew into the parking lot right there at Dugway, the Energy Solutions dump site. Dirty Herbie trying to bring 700,000 to depleted uranium. What's cancer? You know, all your loved ones dying of cancer. You don't care. Utah, home of the cowards. I want you to watch this video. He did it completely legal, and I want people to very much understand these gung-ho freaking paranoid pussies shut down the entire city for 4 hours. Called in SWAT teams, whatever, for a legal protest just to lay down. And the media, K.S.L are terrorists. They should be ashamed of themselves. You know, Mary Nichols got cancer, was in the room with me. She won't talk about it. They're cowards. John Huntsman. Think about it. Huntsman doesn't, the luxury good of death, doesn't make the top 100 cancer units in the world. Yeah, you go there, and do you want to talk shit to me? Let's see. Give it 2 months to live 4 years ago right now. I'm an AML leukemia survivor. Less than 1%. If you don't believe me, go ask the secretary at the top of East 8 at LDS. She says, Kevin, you're the only red 10 I ever saw walk out of here in the history. She says, I prepared your paperwork when you come in 4 years ago. I expect you to be dead in 3 days. I really did. You should be very proud of you. I've never seen anything like what you've done. You've come out of here without a bone marrow transplant. The luxury of good, let's see, Huntsman Chemical, give you freaking cancer, then extract the luxury of good of death. Go, you on the Hearful Usury. This is a marsh. This was the deal we struck. Stewart, write a book. You don't even know who he is. You know, Rob Bishop, he's the guy that passed the law to get the gun into the freaking Yellowstone. When there was never a murder in a national park, now we've had 3 little kids getting in their mama's purse. Utah, home of the cowards. K.S.L, they are terrorists. K.S.L Doug Wright is a terrorist. K.U.T.V terrorists. A.B.C News terrorists. This guy played him. This is the best piece of activism I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you. Freaking cowards. Fear porn cowards. Yeah, remember when they told you to buy all that silver? That's Utah. That's Utah. Yee-haw, we're dressing up. Fake hippie crits with peace signs on. Threads in their hair. Or camoed. We're hunters. You ain't no hunter. You ain't shit. You know? And the Mormon church should be absolutely disgusted, ashamed. The evangelicals, you didn't die so you could be rich. What's going on in St. Louis? The fire, what's that? Huh? Yeah, because the media won't report anything real. They won't report Fukushima hammered this place and cancer epidemic from hell. They won't report the freaking fire that's going on in St. Louis that's burning into the nuclear waste dump site. They won't report anything energy solution. They won't report that Dirty Herbie's trying to bring 700,000 tons of depleted uranium. And if you don't believe me, ask Cecil Andrews, the ex-governor of Idaho. He's filed suit against him. Against the law because it's not, there is no wrong or right, there's popular opinion. And what's popular opinion in Utah? Cowards. Get your freaking Bangladesh-made gear and say, hey, go Utes, go Utes. Royals kill Cubs, huh? You know, Stanford kills Utes again. You know, this is disgusting. This is all against the law, but there is no law here. There is no law. Just kick down your doors. I'll be carrying my picture of Danielle Willard, who they murdered. Even the police said that he murdered him. Even the police said that they murdered him. Even the prosecutor charged him with murder. But the courts are so captured here. It's so corrupt and illegal. Don't care about the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th Amendment of the United States Constitution. They don't care about that. The court says no trial, no due process, no trial of his peers, no that the United States Constitution says, these globalist rats. These people should be ashamed of it. It's disgusting what they've done. I'm so disgusted. This is in the marsh. Cabela's in the marsh. Right there. You know, where are you hunters? You hunters should be the ones screaming the loudest. All you hunters should be screaming the loudest. Look what they're doing to your hunting grounds. Look what they're doing to your place. Look what they're doing to your creatures in your animals. There are no deer left. They killed them all. You know, they auctioned off right here at Antelope Island the biggest deer in the world, the biggest mule deer in the world. They blew his head off. Guy walks up. I stuccoed. I did the repair work on the freaking building out there. That deer used to walk up to you, would eat right out of your hand. They auctioned it off the state of Utah for 30 grand, blew his head. For what? For what? For what? They cut down right here at the Bristol Cone Pine. They cut down the oldest tree on earth. These fuckers are sick. They are sick. Utah is sick. You fucking Mormons should be ashamed. And I'm a Mormon. You know, check out my bloodlines. I mean, I'm disgusted. You evangelicals, Jesus did not die so you could reach Joel Osteen. You know, here she is right in St. Louis. You know, what's her name? 33 million. And you guys all go along with this kumbaya. You're going to rot in hell every fucking morning. Hell's got a very special place for you have all bared false witness. Look what you're fucking doing. Look what you're fucking doing. This is the fucking marsh. Against the law, that was the deal. Nothing west. So you just change west. Just make it up. Mike Lee's house in foreclosure while he's cutting food stamps. Look it up. That's legal tender here. You could sue him, garnish his wages. He got a $600,000 bailout. Yeah, he cut me off Medicaid while I'm an AML leukemia thing after I forked over $800,000 of my own money. I paid fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars into that system. Hundreds of thousands. He cut me off Medicaid right as I was due for surgery. My doctor says I've never heard anything like it. That's the fucking masquerade party we fucking live in. Sick fuckers make me sick. I'm so disgusted. Wow. What's the matter with you fucking people in your hairspray mask as your loved ones get cancer? Oh, it's God's will. No, it's not, Tim Shell. And you're not going to heaven. You fuckers have been false witness, and you have not been stewards of the environment. You have not fucking protected your children. You have not protected anything. And you went along with this. And everybody, you might as well pull the trigger. You know? The lies of Iraq. They went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get a big old fucking sack for the Mormon church and his Dick Cheney fucking buddies. You know, Hatch needs to be, that fucker should be tried for treason. These are fucking treasonous fucking acts. Fucking rats. I'm a 7th generation fucking Utah. My great-grandfather, I mean, if you only knew, if it wasn't for my great-grandfather, there would be no University of Utah. There would be no Mormon church. He's the guy that found the gold of suitors that saved this fucking place. For you fuckers of fucking in your hairspray, bear false witness. Fucking hell holds a very special place for all of you fucking globalist fucking rats. Fucking disgusting. Fuck you. Stand tuned. Fucking Utah, home of the fucking cowards.